Ever seen those guys fiddling with traffic lights with their laptop? Now's your chance. The Amsoft Winter 1985-1986 catalogue. It was excellent reading for a young boy to look at all the games you could own. The games, to be honest, you'd never own, but you wanted the entire catalogue. And you looked at all these games, you thought, this looks exciting, that looks exciting, but you'd probably never get hold of most of this stuff. One game I've never played in the 34 or so intervening years is Traffic by Andromeda Software for Amsoft. All I know about it is it's a game where you get to control the traffic lights. So let's see what this game has in store for me. You've been given the job of head traffic controller in London. You must keep all the traffic flowing, allowing cars to pass across the screen, using the cursor to select which road junction you are controlling. Press fire button to change the lights, but beware, if the traffic jams gets too long, you lose. Successfully control the traffic and you will graduate to more difficult parts of the city. Now, I've only ever seen a screenshot of this. I think it's a top-down view. Traffic. Press fire button to continue. And we get a tune. The policeman's blinking. There we go. Right, so I'm highlighting the traffic's bottom left there, moving it around, and I'm switching the traffic lights as I go. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of traffic lights, and I have to get the traffic lights flowing. So you can see me as I move around. It's not particularly obvious, but you will see the traffic lights I'm on are highlighted. And you've got to keep... Look, there's a traffic jam already there. You hear beeping if you're leaving people waiting too long. So we're flowing. Oh, hang on, there's stuff building up top right-hand side of the screen. Got to let those people through. But there's a knock-on effect. Because if you let people through, you've got to wait for the... A, you've got to wait for everyone else to get through the lights. And B, there's a knock-on effect as well, because then that next section gets jammed. So now I've caused this mess. So little, are they cyclists moving around? Are they cars and cyclists? Does it matter? Some of them seem to be longer than the others. There's one down the bottom middle there. He's just stopped at the lights there. Who's bigger? I've got problems at the top. Oh, this feels like a... Oh, I'm being warned. I'm being warned. I'm being warned. Press fire button to continue. No, I've failed. I have failed. Let's try again. Right. So I think the technique here is going to be keep on keeping these traffic lights regularly switching. Do not let traffic build. So initially my plan is just to keep going around the screen, keeping changing the lights. It requires thought. As I was saying, this feels like a there's games like this you can get on the iPhone. We had to do stuff like this. I really like how smoothly the traffic flows and how it speeds up and slows down. And that's an important thing when you're planning traffic flow. My mate who studied physics and maths at the University of Bristol told me there's something called the cumulative effect of traffic flow, where the traffic slows down, it causes more, as it speeds up and slows down, it causes it to slow down further back. So you get a knock-on effect. And this seems to be potentially modelled here, because everything kind of, the cars get further apart. I'm keeping it flowing. The traffic's quite heavy. How long, much... Is there a timer? What's that queue thing mean there? How many number of queues I've got? 251. I score. Just getting a bit mad. Come on, when's this level going to be over? Oh, high score 251. queue means I've got no queues or no major queues to worry about. That's a big one at the top there. Look at the length of that thing. Just to spring off the right hand side. So I'm concentrating on the game. Just move that there. There's another queue there. Come on, how long? How long will I keep this moving? It's top right's problematic. Let them go. Let them go. Let them go. I'm just going round in a circle, just continually changing the lights to let people go. This can't be the same forever, can it? There we go. So I get it. You're scoring as cars go off the screen. So that's 200 cars I've managed. Right, level 2. Assuming the other 200 cars or something. Interesting layout. I think that right-hand side of the screen is going to be the problematic area. Look, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 roads coming on and off. You've got 2 sets of crossroads, whereas the left-hand side is pretty much straight through. So I'm going to keep an eye on that right-hand side. The numbers also 0 at the edge. Are they indicating how much of a queue there is off the screen? Yes, yes, it is. Right, they change. They indicate how big those queues are off the screen. That's in addition to what you can see. Yeah, score's definitely ticking over with the vehicles. Though I'm interested to see if the larger vehicles get you more, or if it's just counting up. I'm going to try and keep a... No, I think it's a score regardless. Possibly. I can't keep an eye on it, and while keeping an eye on the traffic lights as well. It's very SimCity. It's very resource management, micromanaging part of a city. Imagine if all the cars in SimCity whizzed around like this. I mean, I know you could see them in SimCity 2000, but it really didn't look quite as fluid as this. Imagine this in standard SimCity, the original, on the top-down view. Something as fluid as this, whizzing around. So you could see what was going on, you could add your roads. It's rather lovely. Can't believe it's taken me 34 years to load up this game. Problems top right corner, just keep it flowing. Just keep it flowing. I mean, imagine being able to design your own levels, then managing the traffic system. I'm thinking too much, aren't I? I'm thinking too much. Let's see how that big one gets when it goes off the screen. No. Oh, no, it's just one. It is just one. You could have bus lanes. You could have car share. Oh, no, I'm overthinking this. Hang on, there's an alarm going off. No. Oh, it's going wrong. It's going wrong. It's going wrong. There's too many cars. Bottom right-hand corner. 2 off-screen, 3 off-screen. I'm doing this with a cursor. It's game over. That was fun. I enjoyed that. What a lovely little game. Why does no one talk about it? It's so modern. It's like the little games you get on your iPhone or Android device. Astonishing, really. 34 years ago, I looked at that listing in the Amsoft catalogue and thought, that looks interesting. And it's taken me 34 years to go, actually, it is. Come on, someone, do an update and add a few extra things as well. We can put some cycle lanes in for white hot and all sorts of other things. And and I'm overthinking it. Low carbon zones, pedestrianised section. No, hang on, that won't work for traffic. I like this game. I think you should try it.